any day the standard old slogan is there, form follows function. That's how most of the architects follow. The form follows the function will give the experience and aesthetics. It's comfort. So the client satisfaction and comfort is very important for us. As architects, yeah, we've been into architectural field since many years. I am in fact the second generation. We started in 87 to be, so almost 35, 36 years old architectural journey. So after studying here, I did my masters in New York, came back and taken over the projects, company and everything. So the journey is going on. I've been passionate since my childhood. I was seeing my father doing architectural sketches, layout, drawings, everything. So I grew up in that background of seeing works, projects. I was most of the time spending time in office only, seeing the staff working on the architectural desks and all that, big sheets of architectural blueprints and all that stuff, So that's how I picked up the passion and interest of studying architecture, getting into this line, this field and all that stuff. Regarding interiors, we just started off recently.
Yeah, it's a surprise for me because I'm a computer science graduate. I lived some part of my life in the US. So I used to fancy, back then in India there was no much exposure on design, it was before the social media era. So I always used to fancy all good designs and always used to think why our homes are not this beautiful back home. So once I came back, I got married to him, and because of his background in architecture and construction, I got exposure to many design exhibitions, everything, and he somehow managed to see that spark in me in the design thing. And once we thought of renovating our house, so I took it as an opportunity to showcase my design, and it is both a personal and professional project for us. I think architecture is more broader. Interiors is more into detailing, I feel you have to make a place look beautiful. For example, if we have the space, you can make it look different in several different ways. My perspective might be different and the layman's perspective might be different. So I feel interiors is more keen
experience,
and I somehow feel no matter how much you learn, you have to have it naturally inside you. Yeah, I feel that makes a lot of difference. I think it's the combination of everything is the ideal choice. Yeah, so it obviously with design perspective, the first is your vision, right? So it has to look beautiful for me. It has to look beautiful, and then comes when you start using, and then comes functionality. So when they are giving you the combination of everything, why not? That is the best choice. Yeah.
Same thing I would say. Yes, absolutely. But all combination is really ideal. The design, functionality, looks, strength, durability, longevity basically. All together under one roof is really an ideal combination.
Yeah, because in the past when we're using wooden doors and all, so they're really beautiful. But maintenance, as time passes in this busy world, so you want something very low maintenance, right?
Yeah.
And also not compromising on other factors. So that has been the, the main point for me, yeah.
No, we have done many projects as architect. We have done a lot of projects, apartments, residential, villas, commercial, many. Recently, couple of projects which we have done in Jubilee Hills, road number 39. We have done one project which eventually taken over by a kitchen Italian brand. That was a very challenging project in terms of facade. We've used a lot of glass in that. That's come up really well also. That's one of the good projects we've done of late. And this is a pilot project what we wanted to, both of us together, we wanted to do it full on, giving all ideas, the passion, effort, everything. We wanted to keep it in this. This is our old house, 2002 constructed house, almost 22, 23 years old. So when we thought of renovating this house, the idea when it came up, she had lot of plans, lot of design ideas. We travel a lot basically. So everywhere where we go, she picks up some idea. Okay, why don't we incorporate in our designs? No, definitely by following new trends, following social media, catching up with the new trends and everything. That is
And
how.
like as you said, we travel quite often.
Yeah, by traveling, we pick up some ideas from here and there. Patience.
I think we have to keep inspiring them continuously. It's not a one-time thing. You have to be motivated all the time to get to that point. So if you are motivated, your team is automatically motivating. Yeah, is what I feel. It's my experience actually with the small amount of time I've spent with the team. Yeah.
And you should also have a good amount of patience to make them understand what you're thinking. They might not understand in the first attempt, second attempt, but you should patiently understand, make them understand so that the product will come good. The work will happen as you envisioned it.
If you are passionate, automatically I feel there is no second rule for this. Automatically everything will follow. That passion has to be seen is what I feel. Yeah, you have to inspire. For that it takes a lot and you have to be that. Yeah.
We've been using AluK products since many years. In fact, to be frank, we have used in a couple of other projects also. That is how we came to know the AluK guys and the teamwork systems. So with that intimacy and connection only, when we thought of renovating our house, we had lot of design ideas. Internally, me and my wife, we did lot of sketching, research. This is how we want a window. She had a lot of ideas on the French system with Georgian bar models. Then I contacted the team and discussed everything. The product has come really, the outcome is so nice actually. The way we envisioned it came, it took some time, it was quite challenging journey, but end result is really good. We are quite happy with
it delivered a classical style with the functionality. I think that's the best combination because some products are good looking, but functionally, they're a little difficult. But I somehow feel it's a beautiful combination of a classical style with functionality. Yeah.
What made us land into AluK products? We already have a 4-5 years of association with this brand using, as I said earlier, we used it in a couple of other projects, and I have a certain comfort level with the teamwork people who are the official executors of AluK systems. So with this being a very passionate and very specific personal requirement of us getting into these kind of neoclassical champagne with Georgian bar technology, that too not straight lines, we have a lot of curves involved, old house with different shape openings. So I was confident that these guys will do the justice. That is how I reached the teamwork people, through which AluK is already a partner.
And also like with lot of patience they came up with many samples,
Yeah.
Like to make us happy. So until we were satisfied, they were not giving up, So yeah.
We had lot of sittings, lot of meetings, lot of discussions, lot of samples were involved. We have seen many and finally the product, yes, the color is good, the shape is good.
Yeah, they didn't compromise and they were really patient, and it's not that we gave them a job and they delivered. It wasn't like that. It was a journey where we experimented and we had many sittings and so that was the good part. Any day the customer wants that, that is the bottom line. The whole experience also must be really beautiful, yeah.
In our house, specifically talking about this particular property and project, we wanted to enhance a lot of open air ventilation, keeping all the original look intact. We wanted to play around our own design thought process and ideology into this. So she was envisioning doing a neoclassical renovation basically. This old house with sloped roofs and the typical sloped roof house.
We wanted to retain the old charm of the house. So initially we were thinking of modern or so I'm always into vintage, and also as soon as we thought of renovation, the first idea was let's make it neoclassical,
That's how we came up with this kind of idea of using the champagne Georgian bar model SE95 series of AluK. So initially when I shared the idea, she told no, let's do this way. Georgian bar looks better in our idea.
We had the plain glass aluminium sliding. So when we call them also, originally I didn't know Georgian bar was there in aluminium. So as a kid, I always used to fancy French doors a lot, you know. And then when we thought of renovating our old windows and doors, we wanted to replace them for more ventilation and all. So I checked with them and they said it is possible. So I always thought it is a very classical style and it came up really beautiful. Yeah. So because it's a renovation, it was more challenging. In fact, it was more challenging for the AluK people too, because it was not a new property, the dimensions, you know, the things. So yeah.
Everything was existing and they had to take all the dimensions. A lot of curve shapes were there in the openings. They took it, they customized everything for us. The color, the design, the entire finish, keeping again the soundproof into intact this thing. They gave a nice product. We're very happy with the product.
Now, as a society, it is our responsibility to contribute in some or the other way, you know, into sustainability and all. So personally, I thought, why not, you know, because we had old wooden doors and windows. So aluminium is always like it's more sustainable and you know. So some contribution to society also by choosing aluminium is what I felt, you know, like without compromising on the design. That was the best part for us, you know. I'm happy with the design as well, but as it is, I know it's too much with respect, but some contribution to the society that, you know, we at least, you know, used a sustainable product here.
Over the time, with time, usually we, you know, we upgrade ourselves, we develop, we get in new project items and material into the project. So that's how we grow usually. So all material we use are mostly sustainable only. We try to, as she really told that, you know, we avoid trying to use the UPVC, get into aluminium and all that. The doors, all the tiles are natural products. Mostly all we try to know as much as possible. I know it's 100% not possible in residential, that too specifically. Grade A and platinum rated commercial, that is different. But our routine builder and architectural projects where we do residential market projects, we have certain limitations, but as best as possible, as much as possible, we try to use sustainable material. Like big projects, large scale projects, huge malls, commercial buildings, everywhere people started using aluminium as a primary facade and window systems material. Definitely it has future.
In the past 1 year, I've seen a lot of like housing properties also choosing aluminium. So because they're aesthetically able to deliver. You know, in commercial there is a different requirement, but when it comes to housing, you have a personal taste, personal choice. So when they're able to customize it that way also, so it is definitely, you know, the #1 choice.
Price wise also, they're also slowly getting into the regular market wherein everyone can afford really aluminium products. Initially it was quite expensive and not reachable to the regular segment of, you know, residential market builders and customers, direct customers who are building their homes. But now it's almost reachable. Prices are very competitive now, reaching slowly into the market. Recently we visited Abu Dhabi and Dubai. A lot of trend is being implemented in especially Middle East commercial buildings and facades. A lot of new technology, new products are coming. Why I'm talking about UAE specifically is because of the recent visit. My observation keenly seeing the buildings and all, weather related, the air, wind pressure. So keeping all of those things into consideration, now all good architects are designing very nice products are coming up in commercial front basically. Maybe they should come up with more and more exhibitions, design exhibitions, and reach out to regular architects, reach out to regular customers. Maybe build a segment, they should come with more products, and in terms of affordability also, they should come into a affordable level basically. Okay, every company will have affordable level and top level products. Maybe more they can come into affordable level. So a lot of people will be inspired to use their products.
They need to showcase their product more, because like the first time when I met them and all, I didn't know they were doing Georgian bar. Maybe if they showcase their designs and their functionalities they more, maybe you'll have like everybody will get more exposure, and maybe they'll make a good choice. Or
Keep exploring new things, new possibilities, new designs. Don't fix to any one certain pattern. Hard work, exploration and dedication. That's how